up, everyone? Welcome back to CS Coins. So I just got back from Florida. I took a week-long trip down there with my family, and my brother, Michigan relic hunter, his real name's James. He knows a guy down in Florida named Chris. Him and Chris have been talking online for a while. But Chris had a spot lined up for us to go metal detecting at. He's been detecting there for a long time, and he gave me and my brother permission to go out there and detect with him. And this site used to be a small community way back when, I think like the teens or the 20s. I'm not too sure on that. But I guess there's like a sawmill there. People were like working there, living there. There's a bunch of buildings and houses. So that's all cleared up now. It's just a field. But there were a lot of things left behind. Chris found a lot of good things over the years, and we found some good things when we were down there detecting with him. So I think we'll all enjoy this video. Let's get into it. I'm at that spot now, and there's a lot of junk here, but I got my first like recognizable find. Been finding a lot of cans and garbage, but we've got a little gear here, and if that was left behind, there's got to be coins, I would imagine, still left here. So I'm gonna keep at it and see what I can find. I got another interesting find here. I think this is an old tube of shaving cream. I see Gillette on there. Wash face with soap and water, then rinse. Apply cream while face is wet. That's pretty cool. That's gotta be an old find. Nothing great, still looking for coins, but we're on the right track. This appears to be my first good find. I'm not really sure what this is. It looks like it's probably a button of some kind, but it does look like there's writing on this side of it. Let's see if I can get this sandy stuff off of here and see what it says. Something manufacturing company. What does that say? Patent July. Can't even see what that says. Yeah, I'll have to get that cleaned up later and see if I can get an ID on that. That's pretty cool though. Intricate little button it looks like. It's actually a relatively big button. But that came up low. It was showing up almost like a nickel, so I just gotta go slow in here, pick this stuff out between all the trash, and I think I could find some good stuff. We've got a coin-shaped object in this hole that came up in the 50s, so this will be interesting to see what it is. Looks like it could be a button. Let's see if we can get that lettering off of it. ML & Co. Atlanta. Yeah, I think that's gonna be some kind of button. That's kind of cool. I'd rather have an Indian head cent or something like that, but we are getting on the board with some decent relics here. The landowner who gave us permission to dig here, who also detects, said he was finding most of the old coins in this area here. And it looks like I've got some kind of, maybe like a clip of some sort. I'm not sure what that is. It's some kind of old relic though. So hopefully I can get some of his leftover coins in this area. He said recently he was finding them here, so I am trying to get on the board with some coins for you guys. Hopefully it happens soon. Well, this is pretty cool. Same spot. I think I have a lead seal here. This one says Semco. I'm trying to rack my memory a little bit, and I've heard of that before. I just can't think of what company that is. I'm pretty sure it's still around. I'll have to look into that. At least I think it's a company. I'll have to do some research, but that's kind of cool. Where there's little stuff like this left behind, there's got to be coins. There's all kinds of low tones in here, and there's some high tones that I've been picking out, so promising spot here. I've got a shell casing here, and it looks ancient. Not sure exactly how old it is, but hopefully it's war related. I'm into the war relics. I don't think it will be, but that is an old casing. I'm hoping this is some kind of coin, but I'm thinking it's another button. It's really lightweight. Let's go ahead and see what we have. Yep, that's definitely a button. Hap grade. Yep, it's a 4-hole button. Man, I'm getting all these small things that are round, but no coins yet. Definitely in the right direction though. I think I've got my first coin or coin-shaped object here. Let's take a look. This actually looks like some kind of medallion. Let's see what this is. Presented to a good boy wearing a Royal brand suit. Style, durability, workmanship, every garment guaranteed. What does this side say? The Loyal? That's pretty cool. I don't think there's a year on it, but it's some kind of medal for wearing a Royal brand suit. That's Royal, not Loyal. That's pretty cool. I'll have to dig into this and see what we got here, but I'm glad that I got something that resembles a coin at least. This was one of my better signals of the day. It was small, it was high, it was loud, and I think we do have an actual coin this time. Let's see what this is, guys. It's a wheat penny, I think. What year is that? 56. Not as old as I wanted to see, but I am on the right track, guys. I'm happy to have a wheat finally. Let's see if we can get any more. It's coin time, baby. The very next signal, we've got another coin. It's not a wheat though. It's just a 64D. It looks like it has some pretty bad damage on it, but that's a good sign still. We are into the 50s and 60s coins, so there should be silver nearby, hopefully. Guys, you've got to be kidding me. I've got silver, and it's one I've never found before. We've got a standing Liberty. Oh my God. I don't want to rub it too hard. I don't see a date, it's pretty worn, but that is one of my best metal detecting finds I've ever had. That's crazy, guys. Oh my God. I'm gonna clean that up good later, see if I can see a date. I don't think there's gonna be one, but unbelievable. This one was definitely on my bucket list, guys. I never thought I'd find one. Incredible. I'm gonna keep hunting around here. There's gotta be more silver. Just wanted to let you guys know I do see an S mint mark too. Again, it's gonna be hard to get a date, but it's promising. It does have a mint mark. What a great find. Looks like I found the honey hole. I've got another coin here. This one looks to be a penny, and it's just a memorial. Bummer. Hopefully there's some more wheats or silver around here. I could get used to finding more of those standing Liberties. I've got another button here. This one might be the same as the one I had earlier. I think I can see Atlanta on there. So that's cool. We still got finds coming out, and they're old ones, so some good spots here. I'm on the woods now, doing some detecting, kind of near where we were finding the old coins. And got an old file here. That's kind of a cool relic. Let's keep at it. Hopefully there are more old coins around here. I wouldn't mind another standing Liberty or another silver. That was awesome. Still in the woods, and the next hole gave me another button. This one is a Panama Mobile button. That's kind of cool. These woods are full of relics. Right next to each other, I dug two separate holes. I found, and there goes the one piece back into the hole. I found, it looks like two pieces of a pocket watch or something. This one's got some writing on it. Looks like something about Swiss. The rest of it's in a different language. So that's pretty cool. Not as cool as finding coins, but you know, it's something. This spot is button heaven. Got another old button here. This one looks like it could be Wrangler. It's kind of hard to see the lettering there, but that's kind of cool. We got James up there. Hopefully he's about to find some silver or something else good, but hopefully I can beat him to it. Back on the old coins, guys. I thought this was an Indian because it rang up really low when I popped it out, but it is going to be a wheat penny. Let's see if we've got an old one at least. We do. 1919. Broken to the teens on that one. That's awesome. We're gonna keep at it. There are definitely more old coins in this area. We've got another coin here on the next hole. Let's see if it's an old one. It is not. 64D memorial. That's a bummer. Everything out of here is old. It's pretty crazy. I've got here what I would assume is probably the back of an old flashlight. Bright Star. Something single cell. I think that's gonna say made in USA. That's cool. We're gonna call it a day. We had a pretty solid day today, me and James. And Chris was the man who invited us out to detect his property here. Everyone please give him a follow on Facebook if you're interested in seeing what he's finding. His page is going to be called Digging History, so please give him a follow. I think you guys will like what he finds. You're going to keep seeing finds from here for a little while. And I will see you next on the wrap up. So I'm going to go ahead and give this find to Chris, so I just wanted to show you guys before the official wrap up. It's that medallion presented to a good boy wearing a Royal brand suit. Style, durability, workmanship, every garment guaranteed. The Royal. That's pretty awesome. I don't know much about it. I'm assuming it's probably from like the 20s or the 30s though. That was a cool find. But really appreciate him for letting us detect his property here. So this one goes to him. I just like the coins, guys. You know me. That's going to do it for the hunt today. I ended up with 3 old coins and a bunch of other old interesting finds that I decided to hold on to. Again, I'd like to thank Chris for letting us go out to his site today. That site is actually being turned into a neighborhood in a matter of weeks, so it was cool that we were able to get out there and save some more relics and coins before they were, you know, lost to that project. They're gonna take all that dirt and move it somewhere, so I'm happy we were able to clean up a little bit today. I will link Chris's Facebook group in the description. It might be kind of tough to find because, you know, Digging History, there's a lot of groups named that, so definitely use that link down below if you want to be updated on his finds. But yeah, that site was a there was like a bunch of buildings there in like the 20s, the teens, a bunch of people living. It was like a small community. I guess they were like making orange juice there and doing all this other kind of stuff. They had like a sawmill on the site there, so lots of old coins were left there. I know Chris has found a bunch of silver and a bunch of Indians and stuff from this site in the past, so I was glad we were able to save a few more good coins today. So with that being said, let's dive into the finds here. 2 wheat pennies, I'll go over those real quick. We got a 56 Philly. This one's pretty crusty. And we got a cleaner looking 1919 right here. This one rang up just like an Indian. I was a little bit bummed that it wasn't one, but yeah, I'm still happy with that. That's a nice early wheat. Love seeing the teens wheat pennies. That's over 100 years old. And the spot I was finding, or I found this one in, is actually where Chris was finding a bunch of Indians. So they were there. We just didn't have the time today to recover those, but still really happy with that. And the find of the day today was this standing Liberty quarter. I've never found one in, I've probably been metal detecting on and off for like 13, 14 years. I've never found a standing Liberty quarter. So that was an awesome find. That's probably one of the better silver finds I've ever made, metal detecting. This one's been on my bucket list forever. I've been wanting to find one of these for so long. So I was really happy to be able to cross that off. That is such a cool coin. And I know they are not the most common coming out of the ground or in coin rolls, so super happy to have that in my collection. We got a little bit of clad. Looks like we got 8 cents in copper pennies, and then we got 2 clad quarters. Moving on to the buttons, there's a bunch of them today. We got this one here. I think this is a button. IM Manufacturing Company, patent July 7th. I can't even tell what that says down there. It's kind of crusty, but it's old. That's all you gotta know. We've got a HAP grade button here, it looks like. Got 4 holes on it. This one I think is a Wrangler button. It's hard to tell. These all gotta be pretty old though. Like everything in this site was like at least 70s or older. And a lot of it was, you know, early 1900s, 1930, like probably to the 1930s. So we've got a couple of these Atlanta buttons, ML & Co. Atlanta. I believe this is another one that has a hole in it. I just can see Atlanta right there. We've got a Panama Mobile button. And this one I don't think I ended up filming. It's just a blank button, but I decided to hold on to it. This I don't think I filmed either. Just a key that I found on the surface. It looks like it's kind of old. I'd say like maybe 70s or 60s. We have got a lead seal right here. That's pretty cool. A little gear casing. These are probably pocket watch pieces. Got some writing on this one. Bunch of shell casings. This little clip thing. But that's about it. James did find a pretty cool lighter. It actually has like an enamel logo on it, so that was pretty cool. But other sorry guys. Other than that, these are the bulk of the finds. We did pretty well today. Again, big thanks to Chris. It was awesome to get out to his site before they turn it into a neighborhood. Him and I, or James, none of us really want to see that happen, but you know, it is what it is. So at least we were able to get some stuff out of there at the last minute before they turn that site to a neighborhood. So thank you everyone for watching as always. I'm glad I was able to get one more metal detecting video out for 2022. I'll probably be uploading this in 2023, but this hunt occurred on New Year's Eve of 2022. So last minute hunt, last minute silver. That brings my yearly total to 415. So that's awesome. I think that's the 20th silver quarter I have this year as well. But leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to check out Jamie, my brother Jamie, Michigan Relic Hunter, and Chris's Chris's Facebook and Jamie's YouTube. I'll have those linked below. But thanks again, guys. I'll catch you on the next video.